Okay, so good day to everyone. This will be our discussion for the module number 18 for the subject TOU 042 Micro Perspective of Tourism and Hospitality. The last topic that we tackled is tourism marketing. It's this one. We talk about segmentation and the need for marketing, no, here in tourism. Marketing orientation, um, us being a consumer-oriented business, no? Since we are a tourism and hospitality industry, wherein our supply um, really is more about the experience, no, the inventory. Now we're going to talk about tourism promotion, particularly promoting certain tourism products. No, this is very important as we're going to tackle next week tourism planning, which is one of the most important aspects when it comes to the development of our industry, and yeah, tourism development as is. So, tourism promotion. Unang-una, no, pag-usapan natin kung ano ang tourism promotion. Tourism promotion means stimulating sales through dissemination of information. It means trying to encourage actual and potential customers to travel. So, with the use of tourism promotion, we are informing, no? We are informing our guests of our certain products. Kung ano nga ba yung mga meron tayo, kung ano yung mga pwede nating ibenta sa kanila na mga produkto. Sa tourism, of course. No? It means trying to encourage actual and potential customers to travel. So it's it's a lot harder than this, no? Seeing this sentence, it looks easy. It means trying to encourage actual and potential customers to travel. Pero actually, if you look into it, it's a little bit complicated than that. When it comes to promotion kasi, communication is very important. Good promotion is good communication. Tandaan niyo yan. And when it comes to communication, of course, we have a sender, and we have a receiver, and we have a message. Sa sender natin, usually it comes from the travel organization or from someone who will sell to you or who sells to you a certain product. Sila po yung sender, and they are the ones who transmit certain information that will change people's attitude and create in them a desire to use the product or service. The sender is the one who will promote the product, who will try to change the people's attitude and create in them a desire to use the product or service. The receiver is, of course, us being the potential tourists, the potential consumers. And the message is the medium or yung kung ano yung ginamit na platform to deliver or to change the people's attitude and create in them a desire to use the product or service. Yun po yung message. Usually it comes with verbal communication, radio, or what, TV calls, ganyan, visual. We have press, advertising, television, and written. Nandiyan yung mga newspapers, yan, periodicals, brochures, press advertising. For communication to take place, there should be a common understanding between the sender of the message and the receiver of the message. Ano po ibig sabihin ng common understanding between the sender of the message and the receiver of the message? The receiver of the message should know the purpose of the message. Ano nga ba yung dahilan kung bakit ako binibentahan ng produkto? And the sender of the message should also understand who is the receiver. Sino nga po ba ang makakatanggap ng aking message? More on that later on as we tackle this module. When it comes to promotion, there are certain levels when we talk about it. No, we also discussed previously the product life cycle here in this module, sa module number 15. Introduction, growth, maturity, saturation, and decline. We discussed that introduction, ito yung first stage ng ating business, and then sa growth, paunti na ng paunti ang paglakas. Maturity, ito na yung um, sobrang at peak na siya, no? And saturation, ito na yung yung simula na siyang naging stagnant, parang Iisa na lang yung ano niya, stagnation, and then decline, ito na yung pag-decline ng business natin. Same thing here in promotion. We use different kinds of promotion in each different stages of the product life cycle. So during the introductory phase of the product life cycle, information promotion is very important. Why? 'Di ba pa nagsisimula ang isang business, we don't know anything about it. Wala tayong alam kung ano yung information na meron sila, ano ang binebenta nila, ano ang kanilang mga produkto, and so on and so forth. That is why information promotion is very important. The sender of the message should should know the purpose of the message and who kung kanino niya to ibibigay. And in this case, to the potential receivers. And the receiver of the message should know the purpose of it, which is to give information based from the word itself. So, information promotion, dito ang focus ng mga mga businesses within the early stages of the product life cycle. More on information dissemination talaga. Pagbibigay ng impormasyon kung anong meron sa business natin. Next is the persuasive promotion. Persuasive promotion comes to the growth na, the early stage of the growth. Nasa ano na tayo? Unti-unti na nag-grow ang ating business. We are past the introductory phase and we are now in the early stages of our growth. And when it comes to persuasive promotion, we now try our best to change the attitudes of the people para mahikayat sila na pumunta sa ating business. Kasi alam na nila ngayon kung ano yung meron tayo. Alam na nila kung ano ang information na meron tayo. Now, ang kailangan natin gawin is to persuade them with the use of what? Attractive marketing ways, advertisements. Nakalagay dyan, message can be shown through visual aids like press, advertising, television, or written sa periodicals, sa newspapers, even also social media, no? Very helpful then if we will have persuasive promotion there. So mainly, ang purpose ngayon nito is to really change the people's minds into attracting them in our business. Instead of giving out new information about our business, this time, nagbibigay naman tayo ngayon ng mga panghihikayat para pumunta sila sa ating business. And then lastly, we have the reminder promotion. I think this is a little bit irrelevant already since medyo as a consumer, 'di ba? Parang we are not really that used to reminding us about our experiences, no? Pero when it comes to reminder promotion, dito lumalabas yung mga nakikita ninyo na sorry. Yun. Like say for example, sa reminder promotion. Naalala nyo, 'di ba si Jollibee, madalas siyang nagre-release ng mga serye-serye about certain people's stories when it comes to dining in or the experience in Jollibee. And ang purpose nun is to connect with the people based from their actual experiences. That is also the purpose of reminder promotion. It is also to connect to the memories, connect to the experience of the people, to rekindle, no, para maalala nila kung ano nga ba yung what it feels like, 'di ba? Ganun yung ibig sabihin ng reminder promotion. We are trying to connect with our consumers, with the receiver of the message, by stimulating their experiences, their memories doon sa naging experience nila sa ating tourist destination. So that is the reminder promotion, and it's usually done sa maturity stage ng ating product life cycle. 'Di ba? Ang maturity stage natin, tulad ng sabi natin, ito yung peak performance, maganda na siya yan. Well established in the marketplace. Many outlets are selling the products or service and they are very competitive, especially with regards to price. Yun po yung maturity stage natin. And usually, we are doing reminder promotion in that specific stage. So, let's skip this part, promotion planning. Well, sige, let's tackle this. We have 5 factors to consider when it comes to planning for our promotion sa isang destination. The first is the objectives of the promotion. Ano nga ba ang purpose ng ating promotion? Next is identifying our market group. Ito yung receiver ng ating message. Sino nga ba ang ating gustong pagsendan ng ating promotion? Next is identifying the specific advertising, sales support, and public relations programs to be organized. Specifically, ito yung how, no? Ito yung paano natin ngayon isa-send yung message natin. What channel should we use? What kind of advertisement or promotion should we use in order for us to penetrate the market group that we are trying to attract. Next is budget allocation. Of course, this is very important. We cannot really plan something without knowing our budget first, di ba? Kailangan alam muna natin yung budget natin para alam natin kung hanggang saan tayo pwedeng magkaroon ng promotion. And then lastly, the methods to be used to control and assess the effectiveness of the promotion. This way, ito na po yung mga feedback. Ito yung para malaman natin kung gaano nga ba ka-effective yung naging strategy natin when it comes to promoting a specific tourist destination. So, let's talk about target market in this case. Ito yung receiver ng ating message. And usually, ito yung sinasabi ko rin kanina na a little bit more complicated than what is stated in the sentence. When we say target market kasi, it's not simply identifying kung sino yung ibebenta natin. Kung sino yung binebentahan natin, sorry. Kung sino yung binebentahan natin. When we say target market, we are talking about many kinds of details. Like maybe say for example, ilang taon ang mga bibigyan natin ng promotion, saan sila nakatira, ano yung kanilang income class, are they capable of spending too much or medyo budget friendly ba ang hinahanap nila? What kind of travel would they like? Would they like to travel to beaches? Would they like to travel to mountains? Would they like to travel for cultural reasons? Would they like to travel for rest? And many other factors to consider. We have to look into the specific details, specific demographic profile of our market in order for us to determine how are we going to send our message. Dito natin sinasabi, 'di ba, sa previous lecture natin, no, marketing segmentation, identifying the different details in our market based from the socio-economic demographic variables, product-related variables, and so on and so forth. Ito po, ganun din sa part na ito ng promotion natin. In order for us to know the objectives of our promotion, who should we sell it with, how are we going to sell it, budget allocation, and identifying the feedbacks, no, whether or not it's effective or not. Para malaman natin kung ano ang mga kailangan natin gawin dito sa limang ito, we must first define as well our target market. Alamin kung sino ang pagbebentahan. And actually, to be honest with you, this is not only exclusive to tourism. This is also exclusive to any types of businesses. Pwedeng food, pwedeng clothing, pwedeng gadgets, pwedeng services, and so on and so forth. We must always identify our target market. Not just kung ilang taon, saan nakatira, mga lalaki, mga babae ba yan. Not just that, we must also find out the different variables here, product-related, psychographic, and geographic variables. Now, let's go with promotion mix. When we say promotion mix, ito po yung mga tools. Ito yung sinasabi natin na medium kung paano natin i-deliver ang ating message sa ating receiver. And there are many kinds of ways, no, here included in this module. But basically, everything is comprised of with advertising. And ano nga ba ang pinagkaiba ng marketing sa advertising? Ayan. One of the, I think, most common questions asked, no? Ano nga ba pinagkaiba nila? When we say marketing, this is the very general idea, finding out the 4 P's of our marketing segment, no? Meron tayong product, meron tayong people, price, and promotion, and many other things to consider. And advertising is one concept under marketing. Actually po, advertising is under marketing and it's under the promotion tab or yung promotion na P na meron tayo. And when we say advertising, ito po yung any form of paid for, non-personal presentation and promotion of ideas, products, or services by a specific sponsor using some form of mass media. We are using any types of platform that we can use in order for us to attract new customers, in order for us to deliver our message to our receivers. Pwede yan in a form of personal selling. Personal selling is usually done face to face with the consumers, no, oral presentation to one or more prospective customers. Usually ito siguro ang pinaka-common na makikita niyo dito ang personal selling is yung mga naglalako ng mga kondo-kondo dyan sa mga mall. Ayan, personal selling iyon. Usually also pwede rin websites, can be also a platform for personal selling. Next is sales promotion. When we say sales promotion naman, ito yung parang hinihikayat natin yung ating mga receivers, yung ating mga guests with the use of gimmicks. And gimmicks in the form of shows, displays, exhibition, demonstration, contest giveaways, and such. Ang purpose nito is to familiarize us, for us to know, for us to have an idea what it feels like to have this specific product. Like say for example, binibentahan ka ng isang travel destination. Sasabihin sa'yo ng mga tao na dito na-experience ko yung ganito, dito na-experience ko yung ganyan, and they will provide many proofs about their claims. That is a form of sales promotion. They are trying to familiarize you with the experience in order to entice you para ma-attract kang bumili ng isang produkto, ng isang tourist, para ma-attract kang mag-travel sa isang tourist destination, ipapatikim nila sa iyo in any form of or in any way yung experience nung product destination na yun. And then lastly is public relations or PR. PR is using the mass media. And unlike advertising, this is not paid for. So, ang pinaka-common, ang pinakamadaling definition na pwede ko ibigay sa inyo sa public relation is yung public image. Your public image is your public relation. And depending on how you create your public image, that will be the scale on how we can determine if effective ba ang public relations mo. Kung maganda ang image mo in the public, then maganda ang maging public relations mo. Ang bansa natin sa Philippines, we have a sort of a not so good public relations, no? When it comes to investors, tingin kasi nila, so since marami tayong utang, tingin ng mga investors na hindi tayo makakabayad ng utang kung mag-i-invest man sila sa atin. So usually investors stay away from our country. And aside from that, we also have this kind of notion na maraming kriminal, lalo na sa Maynila, maraming mga nagnanakaw, ganyan. So, medyo hindi maganda yung public relations natin. And that is why, medyo nababawasan ang ating mga turista. So, if we are going to fix our public relations, our public image, fix it within our roots, then magiging maganda ang ating public relation at magiging maganda ang image natin sa ibang mga tao. And that's it for this module, no? I don't like to bombard you with so many ideas already since malapit naman na tayo mag-finals and eto na lang yung last topics natin, itong dalawang to. Hopefully meron kayong natutunan sa video na to, very very short lang. And if you have questions, feel free to message me. Thanks guys, and mag-iingat kayo palagi. God bless you all.